Hello and welcome back to this 4-part element series. Today's class will be all about ether or air and space. I'm really excited for this class. So welcome if you haven't practiced with me before. My name is Tati and welcome back if you have practiced with me in the past. This is a 4-part series, so maybe you've already tried some of the other classes or maybe you want to try them out. So today we'll be creating space to be. The ether element is associated with the most subtle energies and can support us in our own spiritual inquiry and meditation practice. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do that and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Leave a little comment in the comments below. These are literally the best and easiest ways to support work on my channel. Given that the focus of this class is about space, I'm not going to be talking and giving as many cues as normal, so giving you the space to just be with yourself. And with that I say, let's get started. Coming into a standing position on your mat, we'll get started with pranayama or breathing exercise, and the first one is called the breath of joy. So it's quite spacious because we actually move the body a lot. So finding about hip width distance apart stance, a slight bend in the knee. So inhale up about shoulder height, inhale again to open up the arms into a T shape, and inhale for a third time to lift, and then exhale, sweep down. So let's try that all together. I'll come face you this way. Inhale up, inhale to the side, inhale stretching up, and exhale, sweep it down. So and continuing this at your own pace, remembering to keep a smile on your face and feel into where your body is moving. Going to do 2 more. And then finding back through center. Sorry, we've got Phoebe in the room here. I'm flowing through one of my favorite qigong exercises. So hip width apart, slight bend in the knee, and then swinging the arms from side to side. So really grounded through the base and spacious, airy, open at the top. The hands pat wherever they hit the body. Maybe that's the glutes, the lower back, kidneys. And rotating the upper body. So when you turn left, the whole body and the gaze follow. Sensing the weightlessness of the arms as they float. Taking up as much space as you need. And then slowing down, pendling back into the center, and then finding stillness in mountain pose. Maybe your attention today is to connect to the space in between, so the silence, the space, air, ether, cultivating a sense of lightness in the body and mind. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step into plank. Lower the knees, chin, chest. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet and the legs. Deep breath in and out. Inhale, right leg sweeps to the sky, square hips. Exhale, step it forward. Low lunge, lowering the left knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Finding length. Exhale, twist. Left fingers forward, right fingers back. Inhale, coming through center. Exhale, left hand slides down the leg, right arm sweeps up. Feeling length. Exhale, coming back through center. Palms to touch. And twisting over to the left. Left arm hooks onto left knee, gazing over the palms. Tucking the left toes, lifting up into high lunge twist. And from here, untwisting, finding into high lunge. Maybe stepping the left foot slightly forward. So sending all the energy into the right foot. Bouncing the left toes forward and then flying into warrior three. So palms at the heart space. Squaring the hips, lifting the left foot. Noticing the root of the earth as well as the other parts of the body and space. Don't worry if you wobble out, you can always come back in. And exhale, floating the left foot back. Inhale, sweeping the arms to the sky. And exhale, step it back plank. Lowering yourself all the way onto the belly. Pressing the backs of the feet into the mat. And then lifting up the chest, maybe floating the arms behind with the palms facing down. Peeling chin, chest up off the mat. And perhaps floating the feet up into locust pose. Chin slightly tucked, gazing at the mat. And exhale, release. Pressing yourself all the way into plank. Downward facing dog. Step, hop or jump, front of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Feeling the energy lift and bringing it to the heart space. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step it back into plank, lowering all the way through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts up towards the sky. And step it forward, low lunge. Dropping the right knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, twist right hand forward, left hand back. Gazing over the back fingers. Inhale, coming back through center. Right hand slides down the leg, lifting the left fingertips up and back, arching the spine. And exhale, coming back through center. Palms to touch. Right elbow comes over left knee, pressing the palms into each other, maybe staying here, twisting open the chest towards the sky, or tucking the right toes and lifting yourself up into a high lunge twist, gazing towards the left elbow. And exhale, release, coming back up into high lunge. Finding that length in the fingertips, maybe stepping the right foot a little bit forward, bringing weight into the left foot, and then tilting the upper body, palms at heart space, lifting the right leg into warrior three. Strong left foot, squared hips. And exhale, releasing the right toes back into high lunge, raising the arms, raising the energy. Exhale, frame the front foot, step it back, flowing all the way down to the belly. Coming back through locust pose. Inhale, lift chest, chin, arms, legs. Lifting a little higher. And exhale, release. Forming a pillow with the hands, shaking the hips from side to side. And coming either back into locust or bow pose, so bending both knees, sweeping the arms behind, holding onto the feet with the hands, pressing the feet into the hands into the feet. Maybe this is where you stay today, or pressing actively, hands into feet, lifting chest and legs up off the mat, pressing the belly into the earth, and feeling the space and the shape you're creating with your body, like a cup or a bow. Exhale, release. Other hand on top, shaking out the hips from side to side. And then coming all the way through plank, downward facing dog. Step or hop to the front of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, releasing the hands along the body, rolling the shoulders, rooted. Resting in silence for 5 breaths. Sensing the space in the rib cage and the belly. And then blinking, open the eyes, stepping the legs wide. So toes in, heels out. And placing the hands on the hips. Open the chest, nice tall spine. And then hinging from the hips, flat back, down towards the mat. Placing the palms on the earth, half lift. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, halfway lift, creating space in the chest, the backs of the hamstrings. And release. Your option, maybe walking the hands to be in line with the heels, holding onto the heels, clasping the hands behind the back and lifting them up and overhead. Yogi's choice. Wherever you are, taking one last deep breath in and out. Pressing yourself half lift. And then walking the feet closer together. The heels in, toes out. And then lowering the butt all the way to the mat. Yogi squat. Don't worry if the heels are lifted. You can also slide a block under the bum. And place the hands on the mat for support. Otherwise, pressing the elbows into the knees to open up, create the space. And closing the eyes to challenge the balance. Connecting to the sensation of the heart beating underneath the thumbs. And exhale, release. Bum to mat. Finding your way all the way onto the back. So really zipping the back to the earth. And letting the knees knock from side to side. Hugging the knees into the chest. This is apparently a good pose for wind release. So maybe appropriate for this air and ether class. And then stretching the legs up towards the sky if this feels comfy. Maybe bend the knees, and the arms can also float alongside or stay on the earth or on the body. Sensing now into the sensation of the limbs in space. Closing the eyes, letting the shoulders and hips sink heavy into the earth. Giving yourself the space to connect to the silence within. And exhale, release to the earth, maybe hugging the knees back into the chest. Squeeze, 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 and then releasing into Shavasana, our final resting pose. Palms facing towards the sky. Unclenching the jaw, relaxing all of the muscles behind the eyes. Belly is relaxed. Sensing the space between the toes, the calves, thighs, hips, the back, the belly, chest, right armpit, left armpit. Sensing the chest. Right arm, left arm, right wrist, right palm, back of the hand, space between the right fingers, sensing the left wrist, left palm, back of the hand, sensing the space between the left fingers, back of the head resting on the earth. Sensing the cheeks, the space inside the mouth, right ear, sensing inside the right ear, left ear, sensing inside the left ear, and sensing the space between the two ears. Bringing awareness to the center of the forehead, the crown of the head. Sensing the whole body, the outline of the body. And I invite you to bring the sensation of heaviness into the body. Sense heaviness. Notice the parts of the body that are naturally heavy. And I invite you now to bring the sensation of lightness and spaciousness into the body. Sensation of space. Notice all the parts of the body that are naturally light. And inviting both the sensation of feeling light and heavy, spacious and dense together. What does it feel like to be both heavy and light together? And connecting to the prana or life energy flowing through the body. Ether, the most subtle of the elements. It connects us to our spiritual and highest being. And starting to deepen the breath. Sense the body on the earth. Notice any sounds in the room around you. And coming up a few layers, wriggling the fingers and the toes. Maybe rocking the head from side to side. Keeping the eyes closed. Find length in the body by stretching the arms up and overhead. And rolling over onto your favorite side. All the way into a seated position. Tall spine, resting the palms faced up on the knees. And take a moment to sense the quality of your breath, the sensations in your body. Perhaps now at the end of class you are more aware of the spaciousness that exists within you, the silence, and bringing the palms to touch, bring the gaze in gratitude for yourself for creating the space and time to connect to yourself, to connect to your well-being. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for today's ether or air themed element class. I hope that you enjoyed this. Please let me know in the comments if you did and how you feel at the end of class. I always find it fascinating to hear the different experiences that we all have, even though we're doing the exact same class. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, given the video a thumbs up, please do, and share the video with anyone you know can also benefit. In the description box, I've also linked a few of my favorite things, and I hope to see you for the other element classes as part of this series, or just for any of the other classes upcoming and that are already up on my channel. I really appreciate your support, and I'm sending you all my love.